President Trump saying that he's the one that canceled the talks, that he's the one that doesn't want to talk to China. Why?
Yeah, well, there are a lot of issues other than trade that have crept up over the last 6 months or so. And again, like you said, these talks, virtual talks that were going to be held between Liu He of China as well as Steve Mnuchin and Robert Lighthizer, the U.S. Trade Representative, likely they were due to be held last Saturday. They did not happen. And a lot of the speculation was that the other issues, not just trade, had crept up to the forefront. Obviously, whether it's Huawei, whether it's Taiwan and Alex Azar's visit there the week prior, whether it was Hong Kong, or as Donald Trump is now saying, it's coronavirus. I'm not sure that this is, the actual reasoning, or maybe a campaign platform that Donald Trump is trying to leverage off his toughness on China. I can't interpret that. All I can do is tell you his words. He says, I canceled talks with China. I don't want to talk to China right now. What China did to the world was unthinkable. And that is, he's referring to, of course, the coronavirus outbreak. He is again saying that China's handling of the coronavirus outbreak was unthinkable. So again, those virtual talks that were due to be held on Saturday were, they were not necessarily supposed to be substantive. They were supposed to review the past 6 months of progress, which of course have not met expectations because of the coronavirus and China's pledges for agricultural purchases.
And Steve, of course, unsurprisingly, we hear the response from Beijing on these latest restrictions on Huawei.
Yeah, Beijing obviously came out yesterday in the afternoon briefing in Beijing at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The spokesperson was quite sharply worded, rebuke of the Trump administration's latest restrictions on Huawei that targets a lot of the affiliates. That Wilbur Ross of the Commerce Department said, Huawei was perhaps exploring loopholes to get around the earlier restrictions on Huawei securing chips made from foundries that use U.S. equipment. Now, those foundries, if they get contract orders from the designers, the subdivisions of Huawei that design the chips, they need to get licenses to make those chips for Huawei from the United States, since those foundries use U.S. equipment. This is what the Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson in Beijing said. The U.S. has been abusing their state power in the name of national security. Went on to call the U.S. an empire of hackers, and that any move and the latest moves on Huawei would backfire.